Welcome to this quick guide where I'm going to show you how to set up your Microsoft Edge front page. And if you get any value out of this video, please click the like button and subscribe to the channel. But to get started with the guide, if you want to set up your Microsoft Edge front page and make Microsoft Edge look better, you can just open a new tab on Microsoft Edge so you can get to this Microsoft Start page. Now here you'll have this page settings icon that you can click on. And here you have some different settings with regards to this web page that you see here. Now first, to customize this, click on the layout drop-down and then set this to custom. Next, you can choose your region and language that you want to have it set on. And then next, you can click on the quick links drop-down. If you set this to 1 row, you'll have 1 row of quick links. If you set this to 2 rows, you'll have 2 rows of quick links. Now these are just like shortcuts to your most visited web pages. And then you can also just set this to the top, which means you'll have all of them at the top there. Now these aren't bookmarks, they're just some of the most visited web pages that you visited, or they're just some suggestions from Microsoft Edge. For this tutorial, I'm just going to leave it on top, and you can also remove some of these quick links by just hovering over them and then clicking on the 3 dots and then clicking on remove. But to get back to the page settings, if you don't want to see any of these promoted links from Microsoft Edge, you can also just switch off this slider to show any promoted links. And then these quick links that you see here will only be your most visited websites. Next, you can edit the background by clicking on Edit Background. And then you can choose any one of these backgrounds that Microsoft Edge has here. If it has this icon here, it means it's a video that can be played as well. But if you only want to choose an image, you can choose one of these, and you can see it doesn't have that video camera icon up there. But if you want to upload your own image, you can click on Upload Image, and then you can choose an image on your computer and then click on Open, and it's going to upload that image. But if you scroll even further down, you'll also have a few settings here where you can choose to change the background daily. Now that is only if you use one of these backgrounds that comes with Microsoft Edge. And you can also choose to have video backgrounds in the daily rotation and to show the image spotlight text, which is basically just those text boxes that appear on the background to reveal more info about where the video or picture was taken. For this tutorial, I'm just going to select this option to change it to a new background every day. And I'll leave all of those other options checked as well. And then you also have some settings here with regards to the video settings, and you can read through that on your own time. It's basically just energy saving or a balanced power plan with regards to the videos. But once you're happy with these settings, you can just select one of these backgrounds from Microsoft Edge and then click on Apply, and then click on this X icon here to close that window. Then we can go back to the page settings. Next, you will have this custom theme where we can click on Manage, and this is going to launch the theme settings where you can choose between light or dark mode, or you can choose any of these other color schemes here. And if you want to install custom themes, you can also click on the Chrome Web Store where you can download and install third-party themes, and I have a separate video on my channel showing you how to do that if you're interested in doing that. But I'm just going to close out of that. And then next you can choose to show the weather, which is this weather widget here. I'll leave that turned on for this tutorial. And then you can also choose to enable or disable the new tab Tips, which is new feature notifications and recommendations to enhance your new tab experience. For this tutorial, I'm going to turn that off. And then this last drop down for the content is actually this news that you're seeing here. Now I like to change this to turn the content completely off so I don't see that. And that's basically all of the settings that you can change here. And once you've changed all of those settings, this is what you should see. Now, I'm not currently seeing any background, so I'm just going to click on the page settings again and go back to the Edit Background tab. And maybe I just forgot to click on Apply. And if I close that, now I can see this background from Microsoft Edge. And with the settings I chose, this will change every single day. Now here you can also just search the web, and by default this will be set to Bing, but I like to have this set to Google. So to change the search engine to Google, just click on the 3 dots here so you can get to settings, then scroll down until you find settings. Then you can search the settings for search. And then we need to scroll down until we find the address bar and search option. Click on that. And then the search engine used in the address bar, we can change that to Google. And search engine on new tabs and search box, change that to the address bar as well. And then you can just go ahead and open a new tab and exit out of the settings. Now, if we click on this bar where it says search the web and I search for something like cat, it'll search in the address bar up there and it'll search with Google. So this is how I like to have my Microsoft Edge set up according to my personal preference. And I hope you found something of value in this video. Please give it a like if you did, and I'll see you in the next one.